water flood. That's the way it's in every corner. It's the guy in the blood for the treasures of blood. Descend into darkness. 303 days below the sun feels overdone. And the battle has begun. No way to run. Father and son fall one by one under the gun. Thy will be done. And the judgment has begun. No way to run. Father and son fall one by one. Feels overdone. Fields of execution turn to wasteland from the grass. Thou shalt go no further, it was said they shall not pass. The spirit of resistance and the madness of the war. So go ahead, face it and join the dead, though you die where you lie, never asking why.
Йоу. Так, а вот теперь йоу. Вот теперь поближе микрофон находится. Вот. Так что можно и, думаю, потихонечку начинать. Так, эту кружку. Так. Сейчас я открою тут все воспить. Извиняюсь. Это назад пошли две самсы. Так. Ну шо, так. Чат я вижу. Снимаем заглушку. Угу. Угу. Сейчас 5 сек. Включить чатик. Извиняюсь. Так. Чатик есть. Разворачиваем Игорек. Я тут уже загрузился. Так. Так. На юго-востоке где-то. Ай, скотина. Спасибо, Димас. Я смотрю, вы там кинцо смотрите сейчас. Так, давай попробуем силушку заюзать. принципе, они и так. Минус. Так. Туда нам надо. Давай, медленно. Все, просто секс-машина. Даже перестанем такое вот рано или поздно. О.
I will be your doom!
Вот сейчас трава, конечно, вела себя.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even.
Да, I'm stronger. And also I have a strong sword.
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. Yes, I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me? Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power.
Ну, будем отыгрывать добрячка.
You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about
Чем я
myself.
открываю бутылки в
But I wish
последнее
the
время.
cost of my ignorance had not been so high.
О.
I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. If I show them, I am free of passion, but I am serene that I am willing to forsake the dark side. And maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done? The council may forgive a lot, but not this. I am lost. Leave me to my hopelessness.
Так.
How can I ever I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you.
Так.
Ready?
Автоподъем. С вами я не хочу. С вашей прокачкой
What?
долбиться, я со своей-то задолбился. Так. Все, бегим обратно. Блять, не туда. Блять, блять, застрял. Чё? Все. едем обратно. Там короче, хоть разорвись. Ну да. На нахуй. Бегим, бегим, бегим.
Yes, what? Oh, you want to argue some? So I've seen. If I were Malik, I'd be a bit nervous to have you on my tail. I just don't trust easily, and for good reasons, which are my own. Oh, damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malik were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith, and we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust? Of course the Jedi turned to the dark side. There were others, however, who weren't Jedi. Good men, trusted men, who joined them. Malik and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done, but the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy. I know, and I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... no, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
Угу. Flame Games, здорово. Так, сейчас заодно надо кое-что глянуть. Раз мы будем Mass Effect запускать. Угу. Так, есть там обновление модов каких на первую часть? Угу. Ой, diversification. Так, ну у меня обновлен он. Много весит? Гиг? Нет. Долго будет сильно. Значит, будем с действующими модами играть, с действующими версиями. Кстати, о версиях надо Sims 4 обновить будет. И Crusader Kings 3 заодно.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order. I have spoken to the council, and they have helped me see the truth about myself and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light. Quatra's methods may seem strange, but I trust her wisdom. This lesson has been difficult, but I am better because of it.
You can't expect to get everything handed to you on a silver platter.
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time when I left. Quatra knew her work with me was done. With your help, I have passed this...
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
Giving you a second chance like this
Я
is a
пошел
clear
Burnout
sign of
Доминатор.
weakness.
Пока что больше
Sometimes I
прохожу
find it
Takedown.
hard to believe the Jedi could defeat
Burnout
my
Revenge
people
и
in
Paradise.
battle.
I do not know what the council has in
Самые
store for
крутые.
me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Мгм.
If you have questions, you should...
А я же этому, по-моему, отчитаться должен.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our order.
Так, кстати. Так, что у нас тут? Сложнее Burnout Revenge на золото проходить, а Takedown так-то просто со временем. Но Burnout 3 прикольный. Я помню, на PlayStation 2 играл. Я впервые о Burnout узнал через демку Burnout 3, которая у меня была на PlayStation 2 в Need for Speed Underground 2. О, здорово, Вальтер. Знаешь ли ты вдоль ночных дорог? Что-то напевает Вальтер, я смотрю. Угу. Атака уровень +1, такой +2. Так, Эролам мне нравится что-то. Слушай, надо было аудиозапись, которую я тебе скинул. Здорово. Я еще не слушал просто. Я потом послушаю обязательно, Вальтер. А, я сторону света ограничен. Ладно. Обиделась. Хе-хе. Получается, чтобы на 3 тейкдаун демка второго андерграунда. В смысле?
It is good to see John. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Tatooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your vision.
Сейчас, секунду, я телефон возьму.
It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
Привет. Ну там второго андерграунда давно взломали и нашли отличия от полной. В смысле, не совсем понял. В смысле, у меня, я имею в виду, что у меня демка Барнаута 3 находилась внутри второго андерграунда.
We do not know. Is there anything else? I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause. And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well.
Ебать, я пиарюсь. Да-да-да, ебать, ты пиаришься. Диалог.
Жить одним тобой, встречать рассвет и слышать, как проснешься не со мной.
Мне стало так легко дышать в открытое окно и повторять лишь одно.
Знаешь ли ты, вдоль ночных дорог шла босиком, не жалея ног, сердце его теперь в твоих руках. Не потеряй его и не сломай.
Что мне нести вдоль ночных дорог? Пепел любви в руках сбив, ноги в кровь, пульс ее теперь в твоих глазах. Не потеряй его и не сломай.
Штуки угораю.
Серый дождь к нему в окно. Пусть обнимает не меня, но помнит все равно.
Случайно твое имя вслух произнесет, и пусть молчит, что все же помнит.
А за окном сжигают фонари проклятый дождь. Мой нежный мальчик, ты прости меня за эту дрожь.
И сквозь слезы прошептал тихое прощай.
Не забывай, не забывай.
Не, прикольно. Прикольно, клево. Нарезка неудачных дублей.
Ой, ля. Знаешь ли ты? Как же это все меня задолбало.
Сань, заткнись, пожалуйста.
Чё?
Ты ковбой.
Ты ковбой!
Так вот.
Ну, блядь, Валя, ну не... Я иду до кон.
Нихуя там Валя кого-то по жопе шлепнул.
Валек, ты ковбой.
Ты ковбой, остановись, ты, блядь, кончай.
Блин, надо было этот металл-кавер на кузнечика записывать. Но ё-моё, я походу интим занимаюсь в этой жизни.
Ты ковбой!
Блин, какой ты в мире живот. Блин, вот как басистам не скучно играть свою партию. Это ж вообще жесть, как скучно.
Окей, прикольно. Так. Продолжаем. Послушали Митольчик. Бля, дальше. Окей. Стой! Давай, ты слушай, ну ладно, хуй с тобой.
Убери, дай.
Давай, ты. Не умею в фолке работать.
Заебись, я какой теперь убрать? А какого хуя она теперь здесь записалась?
Ты ковбой!
Ля-ля-ля, да ё-моё. Легче вот так вот, блин, сделать. Блин, надо было вот... Вот ты помер, дед Максим. Да и хуй остался с ним. Положили его в гроб. Хуй уперся в потолок. Он здоровенный был мужик. Он нахую вертел шашлык. Хуем грядки он копал. Хуем грядки поливал. И соляк там в конце такой. Вот, блин, надо было этим заниматься, ё. А чё, запись идет? Я русский, я иду до конца.
Тихуя.
Птица, я сам в офиге. Вот, это хороший соляк получился. Блять! Я запись вокала поставил, а не запись гитары. Блин, чё, опять заново? Как в этой программе-то работает? Ну это просто говно обоссанное, блять. Ну я в ахуе. Пиздец. Почему нормально? Вдоль ночных дорог передел. Передел любви в руках, нахуй, сбив ноги в кровь. Так, ну если это все играется в ми, а может вот эту ми взять? Нет, вот это лучше ми взять. Вот это было бы неплохо.
Чё-то ломается.
Я заколебался это все ронять. Птица. Гарик, скажи что-нибудь.
Я говорю что-то.
Блин. Еще не скажи. Ты ж моя хорошая. Ты ж моя птичка. Я узкий. Я узкий. Я задолбался с этими банками возиться. У-у-у. Чё? Вот ничего, птица, молчи.
Валёк, ты ковбой!
Ну да, Валек, ковбой. Я ковбой. Я ковбой. Я не знаю, почему я ковбой, но я ковбой. Не, я отвечаю, я сделаю нарезку, блин, с моими фейлами, с моими дурачествами. Я отвечаю, блин, я это залью.
Так, сейчас. Хром заглушить. Так. Как они меня заебали. Банки это пиздец. Банки, да. Не работает? А этому меня пожалуйста, ебать. Теперь болит ваша нога. Не, Кирилл, сделай себя. А чё, меня одна игра громко, Кирилл тихо, или из-за того, что я без наушников? Меня громче? Потому что я сейчас достаточно близко к микрофону. Так, я попробую. Так, подожди. Подожди, блядь. Фильтры, усиление. Про усиление до 12. А вот так вот, если я говорю. Или мне еще сильнее сделать? Говорите там чё как. Потому что раньше вроде все нормально было. На контрасте с игрой смотреть? Ладно. Так, давайте тогда. Я могу просто игру потише сделать в таком случае. Потому что если я буду сильнее делать, мне кажется, шумы начнут появляться. Если я начну, наоборот, микрофон сильнее делать. Вот давайте сейчас, если что, я игру просто потише сделаю. Значит, игру тише. Так. Star Wars, который у меня сейчас на 10 стоит. Попробуем на 5. А сейчас как? Ща норм. О, хорошо. Осколок звездной карты.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map, some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the
Блин, что-то
Starforge.
прохладненько.
We could
Пойду
use this
одену
map to
кофту.
follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must beware. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
Так, я тут снова.
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, the Sith world. And if that's Korriban, this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun. What can I do?
Блять. Извиняюсь. Ай, блядь, скотина. Мне не показалось, и у меня не глюки были. Ну ладно. Это вы сейчас про чё? Я на волне свали. Понятно, вы там у себя, на своей что-то.
What can I do?
Ебать, она шляется там.
Yes?
Yes?
Sure. What?
Да куда ты бежишь, твою мать?
What?
Что, сговорились
I'm
нахуй?
here.
Куда все бежите? Я все понимаю, игрушка 2003 года, но не настолько, что пить.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Star Forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success.
Хуя вы там.
You will not be able to hide the fact that you are
Ждайте
a
глюки
Jedi,
какие-то.
nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Ну шо, погнали.
Miki Grabelmogo. Tong Hait Wom Gigi Jum Lumpa. Dita Poetic Kachi Kun Ida. Runda di Hotakum, Runda di Kachi Kun Ida Hodonga. Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Runda di Hodonga kun hankabi. Takum just Miki Grabble Mogo. Kachichu itabo tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Kachikun ita Hodonga. Iking kuno Bamulerachi-kun. We itanandayata. Runda di Hodonga kun hankabi. Kachikun ita Hodonga. Iking kuno Bamulerachi-kun. We itanandayata. Wata yuma Runda di Hodonga. We
How can I help? No, not bothering you. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have? Good. On which planet were you born? Excellent. Your current age is? I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll...
Так. А, вот все, я уж подумал, зависло. Так.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, but I suppose that's why we need to stop. So don't worry about... Hey there. I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when... My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what... Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what... Okay.
Yeah, what do you want? I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle. Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life. I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
Ну, здесь можно всяких хлам складывать. Т3. А где Джухани? Вот она. Так. Ладно, поговорим с тобой после кошелька.
I am sorry. I hope. Thank you. I can only.
How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision. Are you wondering why we share to the first? As to the second, the Force often sees in this. There is no evidence one way or the other. What would you? Perhaps because we desired to. else should we dream? We dream. I have no. With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide. As you wish.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to. Not particularly. I guess it wouldn't hurt exactly when I think of all the men who betrayed. You don't? I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Kareth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I blame Saul, not myself. No, I fought Saul for years now. Well, there's more to the story, but I don't want to talk.
Летим на Татуин. Так. Что за хрень? Угу. И какого хрена у меня постоянно сворачивается? Половина первого. Как встать и умыться? Хз. Как-то.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. A star map would likely have to be within... I suspect there are many such caves. No doubt things will become...
Так, думаю, пора сменить игру. Извиняюсь. Так. 67 часов наиграно в первом Которе, а во втором у меня 45. Ну, в Steam я второй Котор проходил всего один раз. Полтора, если точнее. Я просто перезагружал сейфы вперед. Фу. Фу. Я знаю, я заебал уже, но... Хотя, может, сейчас сделать другую кое-какую вещь. Если получится, конечно, если оно запустится. Если оно, конечно, запустится. Мгм. Сообразительный. В смысле? Не, ничего. Так. У меня вопрос. У меня что-то Эмуль PS3 стал люто глючить. Поэтому я хуй знает, как оно запустится вообще. Что-то там у пацанов на Твиче происходит, глянем. Алло. Алло.
Забей. Просто забей. Пошли к Артуру.
Пойти к Артуру?
Just a suggestion.
Не, фильм классный-то, я знаю. Сперва
Сначала
будут пытать
можно-
3 дня, потом кастрируют. Без наркоза.
Холодно дома.
А?
Холодно дома.
У меня тоже.
Кучу дел не сделано. Завтра контрольная. Я ничего не выучила. Чик второй.
Ебучий Unleashed. На эмуляторе PS3. Диман аж плохо там стало.
Эта фигня так и висит.
Unleashed?
Ну, я не знаю, что ты там хотел.
Я сейчас просто этот эмулятор запускается. Первый запуск игры на эмуляторе PS3 всегда долгий.
М.
Майкли к ним сейчас подойдет. В натуре. А он подумал, что они геи. Ну типичный Майкли.
Я могу сейчас поставить будильник на 5 утра. Но я знаю, что я не встану.
А тебе к скольки надо? К первой?
Мне ко второй.
А.
Но дело в том, что я не выучила уроки, я не приготовила одежку. У меня вообще ничего не готово. Я пришла домой, засела, сделала грамматику наполовину. Все. Мне кажется, это уже крайность. Это прям хуже некуда.
Так. И чё, ты запускаться будешь? Или ты предпочтешь зависнуть к херам собачьим?
Тонкий намек на довольно толстые обстоятельства. А ты типа завтра тебе не надо рано, да?
По идее, нет.
Счастливый. Что могу сказать?
Угу.
Ого.
Увук.
Если честно, я бы такая, чтобы завтра вообще никуда не идти, потому что мне ничего не хочется. Завтра контрольный срез, как бы и надо написать.
Понятно, Андрюша-то работать не хочет. Ладно, хуй с тобой. Так, понятно, походу придется DualShock разбирать мне. Потому что у него тупит стик. Он постоянно вверх ходит. Ладно. Ладно, будем заканчивать стрим. Всем спасибо, всем пока.